Good morning, children. Today we are taking the first chapter of our syllabus, that is Fundamental Unit of Life, Cell. You have studied in junior classes about the cell. You have studied in class 8 about the cell. Okay. So what is cell? We will study here the definition of cell, the cell theory, the types of cell, the cell organelles, right? So many things we will study in this chapter. Okay. So here we are starting with the definition of cell. So can you imagine what is cell? Cell. Okay, before starting the cell, we should know that what are living things or what are living elements. Living elements show growth. Living beings or elements show respiration, they show growth, they do reproduction, they do nutrition. These are the basic characteristics of the living beings that you all know very well or you all have studied in junior classes, right? So here, what is cell? Cell is the structural and fundamental unit of life. Structural and fundamental unit of life. Fundamental. Whether it is present in the plants or animals, you all know whole living world is divided into two parts. First is plants and second one is animals. You all know very well that plants are made up of cell. What type of cell? Plant cell. Plant cell. And animals are also made up of cell, that is animal cell. Now the question arises, what is cell? This is the structure of cell. Very simple structure of cell. I have drawn here so many cells, right? This is the basic structure of cell. So cell is the structural and fundamental unit of life surrounded by a plasma membrane. Plasma membrane or cell membrane is the membrane which surrounds the cell externally, right? Or which separates the one cell from the another one, right? It contains the cytoplasm, the fluid which is present inside the cell, right? And the nucleus. Each cell is having its own nucleus to control the function of cells. Here I am drawing here. You can draw this diagram in your copy also, right? So this is the structure of cell. So what do you understand by the cell? Cell is the basic structural and fundamental or functional unit of life surrounded by a plasma membrane, right? So why it is the functional unit of life? Because each and every function of the living body takes place inside the cell. Clear to all? So I am repeating again, cell is the structural and fundamental unit of life which consists of a mass of protoplasm. This is the new word for you, protoplasm. Protoplasm. So what is protoplasm? Protoplasm is the cytoplasm, the fluid which is present inside the cell plus nucleus. अगर उसके अंदर साइटोप्लाज्म और न्यूक्लियस दोनों है तो वो दोनों मिलके क्या बनाते हैं? सेल का प्रोटोप्लाज्म. So cell is the basic structural and fundamental unit of life, consists of a mass of protoplast surrounded by a definite plasma membrane. Here you can see each cell is having its own plasma membrane. Right? Clear to all? Here, so you all know who coined the term cell? Who discovered the cell? Robert Hooke. It is given in your junior classes books. ठीक है? Next we are taking the cell theory. cell theory. Right? There are two scientists. One is Schleiden. See the spelling very clearly. Schleiden and Schwann. These two scientists proposed the cell theory. So, what are the basics of cell theory, or what are the characteristics of cell theory? First is, according to Schleiden and Schwann, each and every organism is made up of cell. Right? So, each and every organism means whether it is plant or animal, it is made up of cell only. Right? Or it is lower plant, lives in the water like algae, or they are higher plants, they are flowering plants which bears flowers and fruits, or they are grasses like wheat or rice. They all possess the cell, or they all are having cell, or they all are made up of cell. Right beta? Next thing is, each cell arise from its pre-existing cell. अब ये जो सारी सेल है ये किससे बनी है? Just suppose, look here, this is cell. It divides into two equal halves. Here, like that. Along with its cytoplasm, then it makes two new daughter cells. ठीक है? So, each cell arise from its pre-existing. एक सेल किससे बनी है? दूसरे से. एक प्लांट किससे बनता है? पहले वाले प्लांट के बीज से. ठीक है? एक ऑर्गेनिज्म किससे बनता है? दूसरे ऑर्गेनिज्म से. तो एक सेल किससे बनी है? दूसरी सेल से. हमारी ये स्किन है, स्किन पे हमारी सेल्स है. ये सेल है, ये थोड़े दिनों बाद डेड हो जाती है, रिमूव हो जाती है, न्यू सेल आ जाती है. कई बार हमें डेड स्किन दिखती है उतरती हुई भी. ठीक है? तो वो जो न्यू सेल आई हैं, फ्रॉम वेयर दे कम? दे कम फ्रॉम द प्रीवियस सेल. तो एक जो अभी वाली सेल है वो किससे बनी है? अब से पहले वाली सेल से. जो डॉटर सेल है वो किससे बनी है? मदर सेल से. ठीक है? सो सेकेंड पॉइंट इज, ईच सेल अराइज फ्रॉम इट्स प्री एग्जिस्टिंग सेल. थर्ड थिंग इज, द सेल इज द फंडामेंटल एंड स्ट्रक्चरल बेसिक यूनिट ऑफ लाइफ. So there are 3 points of the cell theory. First is, each and every organism is made up of cell. Second is, each cell arises from its pre-existing cell. Third one is, cell is the basic structural and fundamental unit of life. Clear to all? Second thing is, you can see our organs are having different types of cells. Means our eyes are having different type of cells comparatively to our ear, right? Because the function of eyes is very different to the ear. So naturally you can say the structure, the shape, the size of the cell of eye is completely different from the shape, size and function of the cell of ear. Right? If the cell are same in structure and shape and size, they will perform the same function. But if they are different in shape, size and structure, they will perform the different function. Clear? So our body is having so many organs, but each organ means, अगर आपका stomach है, the stomach is having same type of cells, same shape, same size. Therefore, they will perform the same function, that is digestion. Okay. Second thing is, our lungs are having different types. Our lungs are having same type of cells, but they are completely different from the cell of stomach. Why? Because the function of stomach is to digest the food, right? But the function of lungs is to inhale or exhale the gases, or to exchange the gases, whether they are oxygen or carbon dioxide, during the process of respiration. Clear to all? So there are so many types of cells. There are different shapes. There are different types of cells. on the basis of shape, size and structure, right? One major thing is there are so many organisms, some very minute organism which we cannot see with our naked eyes. हम ऐसे आंखों से नहीं देख सकते. आप मुझे दे सकते हैं, मैं आपको देख सकती हूँ, क्योंकि हम लोग कॉम्प्लेक्स ऑर्गेनिज्म हैं. वी आर हैविंग 1000 नंबर ऑफ सेल्स और मोर देन 1000 नंबर ऑफ सेल्स, बट some organisms are very low, they are having only one cell. Okay, so the organism which we cannot see with our naked eyes, for example, they are having only one cell, so they are said to be unicellular organism. Uni means unicellular. uni बायो में हर वर्ड से मीनिंग निकलेगा बेटा. यूनी मीन्स वन और सेल तो आप जानते ही हैं. सो द ऑर्गेनिज्म विच आर हैविंग ओनली वन सेल आर नोन एज यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म, राइट? सेकेंड थिंग इज मल्टी सेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म. मल्टी, द ऑर्गेनिज्म विच आर हैविंग मोर देन 2 or more cells, they are having multicellular organism. So in unicellular organism we can study amoeba, we can study bacteria. These organisms we cannot see with our naked eyes. Amoeba, paramecium or bacteria, right? Microscopic structures or fungi also. But here in multicellular organism we can see the multicellular organism with our eyes. They are complex organism, for example plants, animals, small animals to higher animals, right? So I am revising the topic again. Cell is the basic structural, functional or fundamental unit of life. Consists of mass of protoplast. What is protoplast or protoplasm? Both the things are same. You can write here protoplast also or protoplast. Both the things are same. साइटोप्लाज्म प्लस न्यूक्लियस. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे फ्लूइड. द मैट्रिक्स इज साइटोप्लाज्म एंड द प्रोमिनेंट न्यूक्लियस, राइट? सो स्ट्रक्चर एंड फंडामेंटल यूनिट ऑफ लाइफ. लाइफ मीन्स जिसमें भी लाइफ है, चाहे वो प्लांट हो या एनिमल हो, वेदर इट इज लोअर एनिमल और हायर एनिमल. दे कंसिस्ट ऑफ मास ऑफ प्रोटोप्लास्ट सराउंडेड बाय अ डेफिनेट प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन. एक इसकी मेम्ब्रेन, एक इसकी मेम्ब्रेन, सबकी अलग अलग एक डेफिनेट मेम्ब्रेन, right? So cell theory is Schleiden and Schwann, two scientists proposed the cell theory. According to cell theory, each and every organism made up of cell, living organism, sorry, right? Second thing is each cell arises from its pre-existing cell, and cell is the basic, fundamental and structural unit of life, right? So this is all about the cell theory. Next thing is unicellular and multicellular organism. Organism which are made up of only one cell. These are known as unicellular organism. And organism which are made up of more than one cell are known as multicellular organism. Clear to all? Second thing is what type of cell, how many type of cells are there? So you can say there are two types of cells. First is prokaryotic, and second is eukaryotic, right? Pro means primitive. प्रिमिटिव सेल. प्रिमिटिव सेल कौन सी होती है? जब ये दुनिया बननी शुरू हुई थी, सबसे पहले जो इस दुनिया में सेल आई वो कौन सी है? प्रिमिटिव सेल. और सबसे पहले कौन सी सेल आई? प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल, बैक्टीरिया. सिंपल सेल, ओनली अ सिंपल डीएनए इज देयर. दिस इज द बैक्टीरियल सेल. ठीक है, ये मूवमेंट के लिए एक फ्लैजेला था उसके पास, एक सिंपल सा डीएनए का फाइबर, और कुछ भी नहीं था उसके पास, कुछ नहीं, simpler, very small size cell, right? So these are known as primitive cell, or the prokaryotic cells are those cells which do not have developed nucleus. Developed nucleus. Or prokaryotic cells are those cells which have undefined nucleus. Undefined means कुछ डिफाइंड न्यूक्लियस ही नहीं है, कोई न्यूक्लियस तो है नहीं, सिंपल डीएनए है, राइट. सो द सेल्स विच आर having undefined nucleus or primitive type of nucleus or undeveloped nucleus, all the things are same. U means advanced. The cells which are having advanced type of nucleus. एडवांस न्यूक्लियस कौन सा होता है? ये प्रॉपर न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन, आप 8th क्लास में पढ़ चुके हैं थोड़ा. तो प्रॉपर इसका फ्लूइड होता है न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म, प्रॉपर इसमें न्यूक्लियोलस एंड क्रोमोसोम्स. This is the advanced nucleus. So in eukaryotic cells, the advanced type of nucleus is present here, or these cells are advanced type of cells, right? All the cell organelles are absent. कोई काम नहीं है इसका, कोई पर्टिकुलर फंक्शन नहीं है. सो सारी जो सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज हैं, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, राइबोसोम्स, क्लोरोप्लास्ट, ये सब कुछ इसमें एब्सेंट है. सॉरी, राइबोसोम्स प्रेजेंट है सिर्फ, बाकी सारे सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज इसमें एब्सेंट है. राइबोसोम्स प्रेजेंट है सिर्फ. हियर ऑल द सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज आर प्रेजेंट. ऑल द सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज आर प्रेजेंट. ठीक है, आ गई बात समझ में? प्रेजेंट में ऐसे लिखूंगी बेटा सो मैनी टाइम्स, और एब्सेंट में ऐसे लिखती हूँ, तो आप इजीली अंडरस्टैंड कर पाए उसको शॉर्ट फॉर्म में. ठीक, तो सारे सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज प्रेजेंट हैं, वेदर दे आर माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, राइबोसोम्स, ठीक है, सब कुछ प्रेजेंट है. नाउ बैक टू द प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स. राइबोसोम्स जो है वो सिंपल टाइप के हैं बिल्कुल. राइबोसोम्स 2 टाइप्स के होते हैं, 70S और 80S. 70S सिंपल राइबोसोम, 70S टाइप राइबोसोम्स आर प्रेजेंट. हियर 80S ऑफ राइबोसोम्स, 80S टाइप राइबोसोम यूकैरियोटिक सेल में. अब ये प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल या बैक्टीरिया देखा है किसी ने? मैं आपको दिखाऊंगी लैब में, ठीक है. बैक्टीरिया जो है कभी भी आइस से दिखाई नहीं देता हमें. We can use the microscope to see the bacteria. ठीक है. So prokaryotic cells are nothing, only the bacterial cell, bacteria. So we cannot see the bacterial cell with our naked eyes. They are completely microscopic, very very small comparatively to the eukaryotic cell, right? But eukaryotic cell is larger than the prokaryotic cell. ठीक है. तो यूकैरियोटिक सेल में हमारी कौन सी आ गई? प्लांट सेल, जिससे प्लांट बनी है, और एनिमल सेल, ठीक है, और इधर हमारी आ गई बैक्टीरियल सेल और बैक्टीरिया यू कैन से. ठीक. सो प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स आर दोज सेल्स विच आर हैविंग प्रिमिटिव टाइप ऑफ न्यूक्लियस और अनडिफाइंड न्यूक्लियस, राइट. यूकैरियोटिक सेल्स आर दोज सेल्स विच आर हैविंग well-defined nucleus or advanced type of nucleus. Here in prokaryotic cell, the cell organelles are completely absent. In eukaryotic cells, cell organelles are present. In prokaryotic cells, only ribosomes are present and they are of 70S type. In eukaryotic cells, ribosomes are 80S type, right? In prokaryotic cell, the prokaryotic cell are very small in size. They are microscopic in nature. Eukaryotic cell are very large comparatively to the prokaryotic cell, and these include the plant and animal cell, right? So this is all about the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell, right? And if you have any query in these topics, cell theory and types of cell, that is prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell, you can ask me. Okay, so this is all about today. आगे का हम next time